Hi, my name is Dale Maley. In this short video, I'm going to show you how I made a wooden noisemaker. Little background on this project. I think this basic design has been around for more than 100 years. I can remember an old version of Roy Underhill's woodworking shop where he made a same basic model based on a design over 100 years ago. So anyway, in woodworking, one thing about it, there's many different methods you can be used to make something. So please feel free to modify the design or the methods that you use to make your noisemaker. I use a free drafting program called SketchUp for all my projects. So here's my SketchUp drawing of the wooden noisemaker. You can see there's a handle that's attached through a red dowel that's also attached to a wheel with teeth on it. And this one has 8 teeth on it. You could probably go anywhere from 6 to 9 teeth. And then there's a center wooden spring, which we'll look at in a second, that actually the cog wheel makes contact with. So there's a couple outer pieces that are held together with, they're glued together with 2 wood dowels. And then to be able to take the spring in and out, there's a short center piece in back with 2 bolts and nuts to hold the spring securely in place, and it lets you also change the spring. So in this view, I've removed the piece of wood closest to us so we can see really how the thing works. So you can see the wooden gear with teeth on the left hand side, and it's held in there with a 3/8 inch diameter oak dowel, 6 3/4 long. There's the wood spring. You could use red oak or ash, either one. They're good spring wood materials. Around 1/8 of an inch thick. You might have to do a little trial and error on the thickness. This one's 7 5/8 long and 3/4 inch wide. Then I used 2 1/8 inch dowels, 2 3/4 inch long, to hold the 3 pieces together. I initially tried wood screws to hold the spring in, but there's too much force involved, so I ended up using 2 bolts with nuts to do that. Here's a design for the cogged wheel or gear. The outside diameter is 2 1/4 inches. I made it out of 3/4 inch thick red oak. You want a hardwood for this. The 8 notches in here are 5/8 diameter. You could use a scroll saw, a band saw, or a handheld jigsaw to make this gear. Now here's a drawing of the lower centerpiece. It's about 3 inches long, 3.5 inches total length, 5/16 thick, and 3/4 wide. It has 2 holes. Those are for 3/16 inch wood dowels, which I kind of use to locate everything when you glue it up to the 2 outer pieces. Now here's a drawing on how I made the 2 outer pieces. Again, you have the 2 holes on the right hand side for the 3/16 inch diameter dowels. The left hand side you have the 3/8 diameter hole, and that's for the dowel that's actually connected to the gear or with the teeth. For the handle, I used a 4-inch long piece of 1.25 inch diameter wood dowel, the red handle. And then to attach the 3/8 dowel, the 3/8 dowel to the handle, just glue it. But then to attach the 3/8 dowel to the cogged wheel, there's several ways you can do that. You could use an 1/8 inch brass pin and use a little hot melt glue to hold it in place. You could also use a 3/16 inch wood dowel and glue it in place. Several ways to attach the rotating gear to the 3/8 dowel. This is looking at the bottom of the noisemaker, and on the upper left you can see where I used the 2 small bolts and nuts. And as I said before, I tried to use wood screws, but there's a lot of force created when you bend that wood spring, and wood screws didn't work for me, so I went to 2 small bolts and nuts to hold the spring in place. Now let's watch a video of the unit in action. Now on this noisemaker, doesn't matter which way you rotate it, and I'll show you rotating it in either direction in the upcoming video. So in summary, this short video explains how I made a very loud noisemaker. Hopefully this video helps you on your projects. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe. Thank you.